also comes with some recipes. All right, we're doing a lot of cooking. Sometimes we got to do a lot of cleaning, but Chef has got us there too. This is the dual speed rechargeable cleaning brush, available in red. I believe we only have it in red and the stone gray. So it comes with different attachments to do your cleaning chores. Because Chef, I feel like you want our kitchen experience to be easy from beginning to end. And this is the first time I think I've ever seen a chef kind of take us to the cleaning and making that easier too.
Oh yeah. Well, here's the deal. I've got myself a couple of these brushes here with slightly different attachments. You have one with the bristles, you have a scourer, and we have multiple different types. We even have one that will fit into those hard-to-reach little places, right? You press the button once and you see that baby go. All right, so let's get going here. I'm going to just hit the brush. If you press it once, that's the slow speed. If you press it once and then you hold the button down, it'll go to the faster speed. Okay, so let's go ahead and show you how this works. Because look at how I can just get in there. Can you see, this is baked on bacon, right? This is an old aluminum piece of bakeware, and you can see how easily, I'm not putting any pressure. I'm just letting that grinding go ahead. Let me stop that for just a moment. Let me prove to you what's just happened. Do you see that? You see the difference, you guys? This had the brush, this clearly didn't. So let me go on in, last little piece up here. And like I said, hardly any pressure at all, and you're able to really quickly get in there and clean. So if you know anybody that suffers a little bit from the strength, you know, sometimes it's hard to get into the corners, especially with the strength. Well, guess what? There you go. You've got a perfectly clean sheet pan. That would normally have been a soaker, right? Let me show you an old pan. This is a stainless steel pan. We know how problematic they can be. Again, I'm using my brush. Actually, let me switch it out and I'll use my scourer on this one. Okay, so here we go. You ready for this?
Yep.
You press it once and then in you go. Again, it just does all the work for you. You literally just hold it down. You don't have to push very hard at all. You can see how quickly it gets into all those corners, does all the work for you. And I'll prove it to you, see? See how it's spinning around and you can actually see it. And yes, you can submerge it like that in the water, that's no problem. Same deal. So this isn't just for your pots and pans, and look at how spotless that is in seconds, right? So it's not just for your pots and pans, it's also for cleaning your kitchen. Right? Maybe you want to get in and give your sink a good old clean. Well, this scourer does all the work. By the way, if you want to buy it for somewhere other than the kitchen, like the bathroom, or for cleaning your boat or your kids' bikes or whatever, that's fine with me as well. And I wouldn't say that that was a silly thing to do. You can see how the water is spinning around there, and you can see how I was able to clean my kitchen. All of your surfaces you can clean as well. Now, we do have another attachment. You can see the corner here, and this allows you to get into all of those corners and clean really carefully and easily. I'm going to go ahead and turn that on for you.
That's also available for $16.95, and it comes with a bunch of extras of the scouring as well. I do want to show you how to charge it so you could hang it up. I love that. But then you unscrew this, and then you see that's where you recharge it. It is completely rechargeable. Comes with this cord, so with USB, you know, universal there, and you recharge it and put it back on. So it's not like, uh-oh, I've got like batteries and things that I've got to do. No problem. And it's going to scour up your pans. And also, I love that you're mentioning that your counter, because sometimes the whole kitchen gets to be a mess. So you want to, you want to be able to, you can scour your whole counter with this as well and clean up.
Of course you can.
I think, we're used to going like this. Helen? It's like that toothbrush, where you're used to using it. You don't have to do anything. Oh, the stove. What a great idea.
The stove, right? So you can get into all the corners, especially with this brush here, and you can get right on in. This is for when you want to do that deep clean, right? Sometimes you'll be able to just wipe your cooktop down, but this enables you to get right on in there. I'm putting no pressure. It's doing all the work. As you can see, it gets all the way around, all those hard-to-reach pieces, all into those corners, and of course, that makes your life so much simpler. What about your backsplash, Helen? You can reach, sorry Dave, reach for another brush, and I can dip that in. You can even get in here and go all the way back on your backsplash. You can get that all spotless and clean. And you can see I'm kind of just holding it in the position. It's doing all the work. Right, so all you're going to do is hold it there and make sure you're removing any of that excess grease or grime that's caused if you want to get into the corners.
Chef, I have a question for you.
Switch the nozzle.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So there's this TV show about a very famous show about opening up a restaurant in Chicago, and a lot of the chefs, all their training involves cleaning. Is that really true? Like,
Yes.
Is that a big part of training as a chef, is learning how to clean?
Of course. Absolutely. You need to know how to clean. It's very, very important. Let me show you how it works. I'll just dip it in, and you can see how it literally spins that water, right? So you can go into your hot water, go onto your surfaces, and this is how we do it, you guys. We scrub, we clean, but this makes life a whole lot simpler. I'm glad you asked that question, Helen, because I tell you what, as a chef that's constantly cleaning stoves, you are often looking for ideas and ways to make your life simpler. And when you want to scrub, this is a great way to do it.
What
now,
about
of course,
a glass
once you've
top
done
stove?
that, you're gonna...
Can you use this on a glass top stove?
Let me do it for you.
Okay.
Of course you can. So you're just going to go ahead and take away all that soapy water. That's all the splatter. So if you were here in an hour when we were all here scrubbing away, this is what you'd be watching us do. We go like this, and you can see how simple and easy it becomes.
Yeah, and
right?
it's not scratching it.
Stove absolutely doesn't scratch it, and that's what's so great. Now you've got the choice to use the bristle brush, right? We actually have... because the head just pops off like that. Thank you very much. That would be so helpful. Thank you.
Yeah,
and
I love that it's rechargeable too. So you don't have to buy batteries.
Yeah. No problem, I'll get it. So you can see here.
Yeah, he's going to show we got 20 seconds left.
The bristle brush, yeah. And of course this is a pad that you can pull off. You can even add the sponge onto there. You can flip these guys over and push that on like that, and away you go. So you can use the sponge, you can use all